Good morning everyone and welcome to the class. Presently we are doing the chapter Equality in Political Theory, and under this chapter in the previous class we have discussed about the ways to establish equality. What are the different ways through which we can establish equality in the society, through which we can promote equality in the society, and in this regard we have discussed the first way or the first step towards the establishment of an equal society, and that was the establishment of formal equality. Formal equality, it means that there should not be any kind of inequality which should be given permission by the government or by the constitution. At least formally there must be equality. In the if we talk about the time around 200 years ago, the condition was different. Formal equality was not prevailing in the societies. There were such customs, there were such practices in the society which were based on inequality, and this inequality was accepted by the law also. The inequality has legal acceptance. As we have discussed, in French society there were 3 states. The 2 states were having, the people belonging to the 2 states, they had special privileges, and the people belonging to the 3rd state, which was the 90% of the population, these people were not having the basic rights. So or this inequality was sanctioned by the authority. There was nothing illegal. There was nothing wrong with this inequality. This inequality was accepted by the people. Likewise, there was inequality on the basis of gender. तो इस तरह की जो इक्वालिटी थी, that was lack of formal equality. At least हमें formally we must establish equality. Formal equality means at least through the constitution we can establish this equality, that there should not be, there will not be, not should not be, there will not be any kind of discrimination on the basis of caste or class or religion or gender or region or creed or color. So when the constitution says this, that there will not be discrimination on all these grounds, this is the establishment of formal equality. At least हमने formally equality को establish कर दिया है. It's very much natural that only by establishing this formal equality, or only by giving equality a place in the constitution, equality will not be established. ये एक fact है कि बस हम लिख देंगे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में और रियल में इक्वालिटी आ जाएगी सोसाइटी में, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में एटलीस्ट हमने उसको मेंशन कर दिया, हमने कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के थ्रू फॉर्मल इक्वालिटी को एस्टैब्लिश कर दिया. दैट इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप. जब हम कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में उसको एस्टैब्लिश करेंगे, देन व्हाट विल हैपन कि जो हमारा डिप्राइव्ड सेक्शन था, जो हमारा वो सेक्शन था जिसके साथ अनइक्वल ट्रीटमेंट होता था, दैट सेक्शन विल गेट स्ट्रेंथ फ्रॉम दिस प्रोविजन ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. यही तो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का प्रोविजन है जो उस ग्रुप को ताकत देता है लड़ने की. अगर उसके साथ इनजस्टिस हो रहा है, अगर उसके साथ अनइक्वल ट्रीटमेंट हो रहा है, तो वो उस अनइक्वल ट्रीटमेंट के अगेंस्ट किसके दम पे लड़ेगा? इसी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के प्रोविज़न के दम पे वो अपनी आवाज़ उठा सकता है कि नहीं? अगर हमने हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में होता ही नहीं कि देयर विल नॉट बी इनइक्वालिटी ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ कास्ट, क्लास, कलर, क्रीड, रिलीजन, इकोनॉमिक स्टेटस और एनीथिंग लाइक दैट, देयर विल नॉट बी एनी काइंड ऑफ डिस्क्रिमिनेशन. अगर ये प्रोविज़न हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में नहीं होता तो क्या होता? बहुत ही ख़राब कंडीशन होती. इनइक्वालिटी आज का जो लेवल हमारे कंट्री में है उससे बहुत ज़्यादा बुरी कंडीशन होती. तो इसको हम फर्स्ट स्टेप इसलिए कहते हैं क्योंकि इससे क्या होता है कि हमने मतलब लॉ ने, सरकार ने, गवर्नमेंट ने, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ने इक्वालिटी को फॉर्मली इस्टेब्लिश कर दिया. इट्स ओके कि वो एक्चुअल इस्टेब्लिश नहीं हुआ है, एवरीवन इज नोइंग, लेकिन वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स दैट डायरेक्शन, है ना. हम अब उस डायरेक्शन में बढ़ रहे हैं जहाँ पर कि सही में इक्वालिटी इस्टेब्लिश हो जाएगी. तो दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप. नाउ वी विल कंसिडर द सेकेंड मेथड or the way to promote equality in the society, and this is equality through differential treatment. So this is the second way to promote equality through differential treatment. Equality through differential treatment. So now we are going to promote equality by differential treatment. It means कि there cannot be identical treatment with all the people. We will have to go for differential treatment if we want to establish democracy, if we want to establish equality in the society. However, as we noted earlier, formal equality or equality before law is necessary but not sufficient to realize the principle of equality. It is necessary, it is first step, but it is not कि बस हमने formal equality को establish कर दिया अब तो equality आ जाएगी society में. No, it's not like that. Only by giving formal equality we cannot ensure that there will be real equality in the society. It will never happen. So it is first step, but it is not the last step. We have to take so many steps after this step, है ना? So sometimes it is necessary to treat people differently in order to ensure that they can enjoy equal rights. So what happens that sometimes it becomes important for us. It becomes essential to treat people differently. We are talking about equality on the one hand, and we are saying that we have to treat people differently. So it seems contradictory ना कि हम एक तरफ इक्वालिटी की बात कर रहे हैं, एक तरफ कह रहे हैं कि लोगों के साथ हमें डिफरेंशियल ट्रीटमेंट करना होगा. तो इट सीम्स कॉन्ट्रडिक्टरी, बट एक्चुअली इट्स नॉट कॉन्ट्रडिक्टरी. दे बोथ आर कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री टू ईच अदर. हाउ वी विल सी इट. It is necessary to treat people differently in order to ensure that they can enjoy equal rights. Certain differences between people may have to be taken into account for this purpose. When we are talking about establishing equality in the society, we must take into account the differences between the people, because all people are not same. There are so many differences between the people. So on the basis of these differences, we have to treat with them differently so that all the people can enjoy the rights in an equal manner. For instance, disabled people may justifiably demand special ramps in public spaces so that they get an equal chance to enter public buildings. So here we see there is difference in the ability of the people. Some people are physically, they are disabled. There is some problem with their body parts are not proper. They are having some problem. They are physically disabled. So there is difference in the ability of the people. Some are physically abled, some are physically disabled. So now we are seeing that there is difference between the people. So on the basis of this difference, what we have to do, we have to treat them differently. We can't treat the disabled and the abled in a similar manner. अगर हम दोनों को सिमिलर मैनर में ट्रीट करेंगे तो फिर क्या होगा, देयर विल नॉट बी इक्वालिटी. इफ वी वांट टू एस्टैब्लिश इक्वालिटी वी विल हैव टू ट्रीट differently with abled people and with disabled people, and that is the reason you must have you must be knowing that in public places it is important, it is compulsory for them to have ramps, so that the people who are physically handicapped they can also reach these public places. In our country we have these ramps, these special ramps are there in the railway stations, है ना. रेलवे स्टेशंस पे ये रैम्प्स होते हैं, हॉस्पिटल्स में ये रैम्प्स होते हैं, इवन इन स्कूल्स, इन कॉलेजेस, इन यूनिवर्सिटीज there is need of these special ramps, because there are few children who are physically disabled. They need that special ramp in order to reach to the various classes of the school or various parts of the places. So there is need of differential treatment if we want that everyone should enjoy the rights in equal manner. Then in that case sometimes we need to treat them differently. Women working in call centers at night may need special protection during the journey to and from the center, so that their equal right to work may be protected. So we know women have equal right to work, but what we find that at the call centers the working hours is different. At the call centers the work is going on 24/7. So in that situation night shift is also there. Women are also engaged in these call centers, so they have to work during the night hours. So what happens that they need a special protection during their journey to the call center and from the call center, because anything can happen with them, any untoward incident can happen with them, so they need a special protection. If this special protection is not given to them, then what will happen that in some cases they may not be able to work, because there will be threat to their security, so they will not work. So in that situation they will not be able to enjoy their right to work. They have given this right to work by the constitution, by the law, and now they are not able to enjoy this right because if the special protection is not given to them. So in that situation also we see that differential treatment is very much important. It is essential if we want that everyone should enjoy the rights equally. They should not be seen as infringement of equality but an enhancement of equality. So in that situation we can't say that the women are given special protection, why men are not given special protection, so this will be the curtailment of equality. No, this is not the correct explanation. We can't say it curtailment of equality, but these things are done only to enhance equality. If the ramp is made for the disabled people at public places, it is for the enhancement of equality. This differential treatment is justified because there is positive reason behind it. We are differentiating between the people because their needs are different. If we don't fulfill their different needs by this differential treatment, then they will not be able to enjoy the equal rights. So it is very much important to enhance the equality. It is not from any view we can say that it is the curtailment of equality. Okay? What kind of differences hinder access to equal opportunities, and what kind of policies may be pursued to overcome those hindrances are questions that are being discussed in almost all the societies today. So what we find that what is very much important in equality, the most important thing is equality of opportunity. As we have seen in the previous discussion, that equality of opportunity is the basic thing that must be there if we want to establish equality. Now, if we really want to establish equality, then what we have to see what are the hindrance, क्या obstruction है equal opportunity को लाने में. If the society is not able to provide equal opportunity to all the people, so what are the hindrance, what are the obstructions which are there in providing this equal opportunity to all, and what kind of policies should be pursued by the government so that these hindrances which are coming in the way of equality of opportunity should be eliminated, है ना. तो सबसे पहले तो हमें ये देखना है कि इक्वालिटी ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी जो है, जो होनी चाहिए सोसाइटी के अंदर, अगर वो नहीं हो रही है तो उसमें क्या हिंड्रेंस है, व्हाट आर द हिंड्रेंस. एंड द सेकेंड थिंग कि इस हिंड्रेंस को, इस ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन को हटाने के लिए व्हाट पॉलिसी और लॉ should be made by the government. Okay, some countries have used policies of affirmative action to enhance equality of opportunity. This affirmative action, I previously also discussed this affirmative action. Affirmative means positive. So some kind of positive discrimination is done by the government in order to enhance equality. In our country, we have relied on the policy of reservation. In the next section, we will attempt to understand the idea of affirmative action and understand some of the issues raised by specific policy within that framework. So now we will see about affirmative action. How affirmative action brings economic equality. Not economic, how affirmative action brings equality in the society. Affirmative actions. This is the third stage. First, formal equality हमने establish कर दिया. Second, there is need of differential treatment for different people in order to make them enjoy the rights equally. And the third is affirmative action. And I told you in the previous class also, affirmative action are those actions which are taken by the government for positive purpose in order to improve the situation of a particular group. Some discrimination is done by the government. This discrimination is done for the upliftment of a particular group, and this is called affirmative action. Okay, and the example is the reservation policy which is adopted in our country. In our country, we have our government, our constitution has adopted this policy of reservation for the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and OBCs. This is for this purpose that the groups, the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, these were the groups who were not at the equal status. That is why their condition was very bad. At the time of independence, they were considered untouchables. They were not given access to public places. So they were not able to get education. So in this condition, if we need to give them some special protection, we need to give them some we need to do some affirmative action for that group only. Affirmative action is based on the idea that it is not sufficient to establish formal equality by law. Formal equality हमने establish कर दी, but that is not sufficient. Only by establishing formal equality or only by establishing equality of law, we cannot achieve an equal society. We cannot achieve an egalitarian society. When we wish to eliminate inequalities that are deeply rooted, it is necessary to take some more positive measures to minimize and eliminate entrenched forms of social equalities. So what we find that in our society, some deep rooted, not in our society, in every society, this kind of deep rooted inequality prevails. Deep rooted inequality जो कि बहुत ही लंबे समय से it is existing for a very very long period of time. और इस तरह की inequality को हम क्या कहते हैं? We call it entrenched inequality. क्योंकि इसके कारण this type of inequality causes fatal, its effect is fatal for a particular group. Just like the Dalits of our society, their condition was very miserable. In the same way, we can see the women. The condition of the women is also very bad. So all these groups need some special attention of the government. In order to uplift all these groups, there is need of some affirmative action by the government. Most policies of affirmative action are thus designed to correct the cumulative effect of past inequalities. So why this affirmative action is done by the government? The affirmative action, the purpose of this affirmative action is to undo the past inequalities. जो past में inequality किया गया society के अंदर, और इस inequality के कारण एक ग्रुप जो बिल्कुल बहुत नीचे रह गया, उस ग्रुप को ऊपर लाने के लिए हम सिर्फ अगर इक्वालिटी ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी देंगे तो दैट ग्रुप विल नॉट बी एबल टू कम, दैट ग्रुप विल नॉट बी एबल टू इक्वेट अदर ग्रुप्स, है ना. जैसे कि पहले भी आई टोल्ड यू ऑल दीज थिंग्स सो मेनी टाइम्स. जैसे कि हम 1950 में हमारा न्यू कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जो था वो इम्प्लीमेंट हुआ, एंड through this constitution equality has been established. Everyone was given equality, equal status, equality before law, social equality, political equality, all kind of equality was given to the people of the country. So we can say it that just like a race is going to start, हम सब उस अपने लाइफ की रेस में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, बट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, जो रेस स्टार्ट हो रही है उसमें जो स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है वो सब लोगों के लिए तो यहाँ से दे आर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट, ठीक है, यहाँ से वो स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. ऑल द पीपल आर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट, वी कैन से इट, यहाँ से वो स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. बट जो हमारे सोसाइटी के शेड्यूल कास्ट और शेड्यूल ट्राइब्स हैं जिनको अनटचेबल माना जाता था, दे आर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट. सो ये जो गैप है, दिस इज व्हाई दिस गैप इज देयर, बिकॉज ऑफ पास्ट इनइक्वालिटीज. जो पास्ट में उनके साथ एट्रोसिटीज हुई हैं, जो पास्ट में उनके साथ एक्सप्लॉयटेशन हुआ है, इट इज दिस गैप इज ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इनइक्वालिटी. तो अब इस गैप को, ये जो गैप आ गया है इनके बीच में, इस गैप को कैसे फिल किया जाएगा? इस गैप को इसी अफर्मेटिव एक्शन से फिल किया जाएगा, ताकि वो ये इसका जो नुकसान हो वो उनको उस पर असर ना पड़े. इस जगह पे अगर हम इक्वालिटी ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी देंगे तो दैट इक्वालिटी ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी विल नॉट वर्क, क्योंकि ये यहाँ से एक बंदा यहाँ से स्टार्ट कर रहा है और एक बंदा यहाँ से स्टार्ट कर रहा है, तो ऑब्वियसली ये आगे जाएगा, ही विल बी एबल टू विन द रेस, है ना. बट दिस the person who is starting from this point will not be able to win the race. तो अगर हम चाहते हैं कि वो भी इसकी बराबरी में चले तो उसके लिए हमें उसके लिए कुछ खास काम करने होंगे, कुछ उसको स्पेशल ट्रीटमेंट देना होगा, उसके लिए कुछ हमें पॉजिटिव वे में डिस्क्रिमिनेशन करना होगा, उसको हमको कहीं पर प्रायोरिटी देनी होगी, क्योंकि पीछे जो गलत हुआ है उसको हम सुधार रहे हैं. वी आर जस्ट करेक्टिंग द mistakes of our past. Affirmative action can, however, take many forms. Okay, forms from preferential spending on facilities for disadvantaged communities such as scholarship and hostel to special consideration for admission to educational institutes and jobs. So this affirmative action कई तरह के हो सकते हैं. It can take so many forms, like we can say the disadvantaged community are given so many kinds of scholarship होते हैं जो कि particularly शेड्यूल कास्ट और शेड्यूल ट्राइब. हमारी अपनी सोसाइटी की अगर हम बात करें तो गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से इस तरह के स्कॉलरशिप ऑर्गेनाइज किए जाते हैं जो कि दैट इज़ ओनली फॉर द शेड्यूल कास्ट, शेड्यूल ट्राइब्स और OBCs. वाई दिस स्कॉलरशिप इज गिवन ओनली टू दैट ग्रुप? सबके लिए भी होता है, जनरल भी होता है, सबके लिए भी ओपन होता है, बट देर आर सम scholarships which are only for these groups. That is affirmative action. हम उनको साथ लाना चाहते हैं जो पीछे रह गए हैं because of practices of the society. जो पीछे रह गए उनको हम साथ लाना चाहते हैं तो उनको स्कॉलरशिप दिया जाता है. देन उनके लिए हॉस्टल डिफरेंट होते हैं ताकि उनको उनका जो हॉस्टल की जो स्पेंडिंग है वो कम हो. अगर उनको प्राइवेटली कहीं पे रहना पड़ेगा तो उनके खर्चे आएंगे ज़्यादा एंड दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू कंटिन्यू देयर स्टडीज़. तो इन दैट केस दे आर प्रोवाइडेड हॉस्टल फैसिलिटीज़. नॉट ओनली दिस, they are also given priority in the admission. That is the policy of reservation. In our country, we have adopted a policy of quotas or reserved seats in education and jobs to provide equality of opportunity to deprived groups. तो जो हमारी सोसाइटी के डिप्राइव्ड ग्रुप्स हैं उनको हमारी सोसाइटी में कुछ सीट्स जो होते हैं वो उनके लिए रिजर्व्ड होते हैं या फिर उनके लिए कोटाज होते हैं. और अगर उनकी सीट खाली रह जाएगी तो ये नहीं कि सपोज उनकी सीट नहीं भर पाती है, ठीक है, तो ये नहीं होगा कि वो जनरल में से उसमें ट्रांसफ़र होता है. वो सीट को किसी भी तरह से उसी ग्रुप के लोगों से भरना है, ठीक है. तो इस तरह की पॉलिसीज़ हमारे यहाँ अडॉप्ट की गई है ताकि सबको इक्वालिटी ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल सके. जो हमारे डिप्राइव्ड ग्रुप हैं वो भी उनको भी आगे आने का मौका मिल सके. एंड दिस हैज़ बीन द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ कंसिडरेबल डिबेट एंड डिसएग्रीमेंट. बट ये जो हमारा अफर्मेटिव एक्शन है, द रिजर्वेशन पॉलिसी विच इज़ अडॉप्टेड by the constitution and the government as well, we see that this is there is a disagreement in the society because there are many who think that this policy of reservation is against the concept of equality. This policy of reservation is causing harm to the other groups, the people belonging to general category. So it's a matter of debate, and this has been the subject of considerable debate and disagreement. The policy has been defended on the ground that certain groups have been victim of social prejudice and discrimination in the form of exclusion and segregation. तो इसके सपोर्ट में, रिजर्वेशन पॉलिसी के सपोर्ट में अगर हमें आर्गुमेंट देना है तो हम यही देंगे कि हमारी सोसाइटी का कुछ ग्रुप था जिसके साथ सेग्रीगेशन किया गया, उनको सेग्रीगेट किया गया, अलग किया गया. दे वर नॉट अलाउड टू एंटर द विलेजेस, दे वर नॉट अलाउड टू एंटर द पब्लिक प्लेसेस. तो सेग्रीगेशन की पॉलिसी अडॉप्ट की गई और इस कारण से उनका जो डेवलपमेंट था वो पूरी तरह से रुक गया. तो उनको डेवलप करने के लिए, उनको आगे लाने के लिए हमें उनको हाथ दे के खींचना पड़ेगा, isn't it? तो ये जो हाथ दे के जो हम खींच रहे हैं, दैट इज द रिजर्वेशन पॉलिसी. उनको लेवल ऑफ एक्सप्लॉयटेशन वाज सो हाई कि उनके अंदर वो ताकत नहीं रह गई थी कि वो खुद से आगे आ सके. तो उनके लिए हमको एक हेल्पिंग हैंड बढ़ाना होगा, एंड दैट हेल्पिंग हैंड इज द पॉलिसी ऑफ रिजर्वेशन. These communities who have suffered in the past and been denied equal opportunities cannot be immediately expected to compete with others on equal terms. It's not कि आपने 1950 में इक्वालिटी दे दिया सबको और वो सब बराबर हो गया. नो, इट्स नॉट. वो जो इतने सदियों से जो सप्रेस्ड रहा है, ऑप्रेस्ड रहा है, जिसका एक्सप्लॉयटेशन हुआ है, उसको ऊपर लाने के लिए सिर्फ इक्वालिटी ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी विल नॉट वर्क. It is very much required that they must be given some special protection. They must be given some priorities. Therefore, in the interest of creating an egalitarian and just society, they need to be given a special protection and help. So, today we have completed our discussion, and now we will continue this discussion in the next class.